Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Civilization 6, where I haven't quite decided what we're doing yet, but I do want to play on the Earth map again. I thought it was really fun playing the previous time on the Earth map, and now we also know it a little bit, which is a little bit of an advantage. And we'll play on Deity. I think we're ready for that. The last game didn't go as well as I wanted, but I think we made some mistakes as we went later in the game. Mostly we went to war a bit too much, I think. And we will play on standard speed. Quick was cool, but I kind of want the standard speed. And I could pick a leader, but I think I'll just random. Of course, there's a danger we get the same save. If we get Russia, Japan, and Norway, we'll restart because we've played those, but any other we'll kind of stick with. Get the Chinese. Ooh. I haven't played as China at all. This is the first time I've ever had them. We get the Great Wall, which I guess is a defensive improvement we can put around. I've seen the wall around the Chinese territory. We get the Crouching Tiger, a unique land unit, which I guess is similar to the Crossbowman. In Civ 5 at least it was like Crossbowman that shot twice, which was insane. Then we get Dynastic Cycle. Eureka's and Inspirations write 60% of civics and technologies instead of 60 or 50. So we do have to pay attention to what we can unlock. And then the First Emperor. When building ancient and classical wonders, you may spend builder charges to complete 15% of the original wonder cost. Builders receive an additional charge. Having builders with one more charge is great. Having the wonder boost is kind of useless because we're on Deity. I mean, we could try and wander whore, but we won't really wander whore at all. Okay, so we spawned in what I assume is Europe. Yeah. So, there's plenty of 2 production tiles, but if you look at our starting city, this is actually pretty terrible, right? Really, it's not that great. There's a decent city over here. What I'm tempted to do is go on that hill. Mostly to get a hill, but also to be forward. Because let's say we put a city here. We could put a city here eventually. The downside to just putting one right here is, of course, that we block off a lot of territory for a leader. And having a city on that river is nice for defensive purposes, but let's assume that we have one more city to the east. I'm just gonna settle here. Let's go with Scout. And to boost farm a resource. Okay. We have to keep that in mind. Found a city on the coast. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Find a natural wonder. Meet another civilization. So, do we have anything that requires animal husbandry? I don't think so. We have a lot that requires irrigation. But we also have a lot of harvesting in wheat and rice. Which I do think we want. I mean, we could always harvest one of these wheats. We have so many that I think that's okay. Oh, you know, the coast ending makes me kind of sad that we settled here. We could have had one there, or probably even better. I'm assuming we are in France. France, Germany, England, Spain. That's my assumption. Okay, we do get that we discovered another one. This is Africa, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming there's other civs over here, which makes me want to settle eastward first. There are some nice cities down here. Okay, well, could settle one there on the hill, or one there on the hill. This is probably the best one. if we only want one. I think we only want one, so this one here is like pretty nice. So while conventional wisdom would advocate making a slinger, I do see the upside in making both a builder and a settler. I think we just make a slinger, not be too greedy, because it would really be terrible to just die early. I think it's something to be like slinger to boost farmer resource. We're just not going to farm a resource until we have a builder, right? And we're not going to get a builder before that. I mean, I want archery eventually, so I guess I'll just get animal husbandry. Because it's just, you know, a little bit on the way. Ooh, we are very close to someone. You do Japanese. Okay. I mean, that's kind of awkward for us because we don't have that much space, right? Like, we can't be on 2 cities, which means we have to expand up here, which will, of course, piss them off. We have so much. Do we just steal his settler and make a city? Is the question. I mean, I am making a slinger, and we can just keep making slingers. Going to war with Deity AI is really not very good, but having them settle there locks us into just these 2 cities, which will be really hard. You know, I'm up for it. Nope. Okay. I hope the scout can capture. If not, then this is a terrible idea. We've captured a unit from Japan. My plan is to send it down there. I mean, we could also just drop the city. The problem is it doesn't have walls, so it dies pretty fast, but maybe it's fine. Is there anywhere else I would put it? I mean, here would also be okay, but I don't even think I can build a city there. No. And this has fresh water? Okay, okay. This is a special start. He's of course pissed off, which makes complete sense. I think we should go up towards craftsmanship, 50% production towards ancient and classic, or ancient and classical era melee and ranged units, which I do believe we might need. Just found a city. Oh, he's pissed. And I of course will have to make another slinger here. And you probably also make a slinger. +1 production and combat strength. We could also go +1 faith and +1 gold to try and get a pantheon. I actually like that a little bit more than the production. The production would of course be nice, but having the pantheon come up would obviously help a lot. And if I don't get that, I'm never getting a pantheon. And I don't think I'm not planning to go religion this game. I imagine we have to make some army. So I can get it boosted by killing a unit with a slinger, but I think I just want to at least get started on the... Ooh, ow. I think I at least want to get started on the archery. We can always stop it at 60%. Okay, we found press log. +2 production in the capital when producing units. We did not meet them first. Awkward. Okay. Guess we can research it 2 more turns, archery? Maybe even 3 more. It looks like it's 3 turns. Breslov is also in a decent spot where this would also be a good city to capture. I think I'll whack it first with this guy and then hope we can finish him off. Nice. Ooh, there's a barb cam down there. That kind of sucks because I do want to get rid of that. So now we have that. Now I think I want to go towards masonry so we can build walls. Because I am going to need walls in my cities, given our past actions. Question is, do I send? Oh, now it's building archons that need. Do I send units down to clear that barb camp or not? I think I should. Did I meet this first? No. They're influenced by Japan as well. Okay, so the Japanese came all the way over here as well. Trigger inspiration for military tradition. Clear a Barbarian outpost. Okay, well that's pretty nice. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing. Tokyo. This 22 combat strength, which is very high. But it doesn't have walls. So I think I will try and attack. I mean, I could make a builder now, but let's just keep going. I should upgrade that to an archer before I moved it, of course. But so far we can only see a builder and like a city without walls. Great person. Oh. But yeah, a city without walls is actually very easy to take. And if we can take that city, then as hard as like the capital would be, obviously, then we're kind of talking business. So I did have the farm a resource thing. I think I'll still improve that. Oh, that counts? Okay. Nice. Didn't know that. Oh, I only had 1 build left. Oh, there's still a free build. And we got the boost, so can't really complain too much. So let's start shooting. Obviously we have to kill that before there's walls. No. As tempting as peace would be, we're obviously planning to take that city from them. Because then we would suddenly go to 3 cities, you know, have some military, that would be perfect. Now, of course, when the Japanese army comes over and is very unhappy, then things suck. But oh no, that's just a scout. Well, I guess I can go down and plunder. I have to make sure I keep that guy because he's obviously our the one that's going to capture the city. Okay, we got a boost to machinery. $60 gold spoils. That is pretty nice. And I could make a builder, but I kind of want to wait for craftsmanship. Improve 3 tiles. Well, that's not going to happen. So I have to make up my mind. Do I make a builder or do I make a unit? The warriors are just all kinds of terrible, and I'm not planning to actually attack Kyoto. Although we're not really seeing any walls. I think I do need a warrior just because, you know, if this one dies, it's just, we can't cap anything. And if we could eradicate the Japanese, that would obviously be great. And when they're asking for peace, that also means we're probably doing okay against them. Let's see. They're 125, we're 108, so we're very similar in military. You can really tell we're playing on Deity because the city takes a while to kill. Maybe taking Kyoto is a bit ambitious. And we just heal our scout a bit. I mean, it'll take a while since he's out of our territory, but I'm not going to bring him back. Okay. How close are we to Pantheon? 25? I don't want to change it, so I guess we go military tradition? No. We'll go down here. Let's shoot you. And I have to kill that warrior. Now it's getting a little dicey because now the units are starting to show up. Is this the one that's injured? Yeah, it is. We heal our dude. Uh-oh. I still think I should just try, because we're committed so hard. That guy already leveled up, so I can't really... I mean, I could pillage. But that just gives me faith, because he's not on, like, a farm. So let's have you shoot first. And... you second. And then you can retreat. And you can smack the slinger. I have to bring this guy over. The AIs. Well, I'm glad I made another warrior, because, you know... Oh, they have another settler, it's so crazy. I mean, I could move in and take it, but then I'll just lose my archer. Oh, we are committed to the cause. Although it's looking a little bit more grim. Okay, now I do think I should just move and take it. No, don't skip your turn. I guess we shoot at the units. There's still no walls, so that is something. We did get a trade route. Oh, I should have taken this one before. But I think I'll just keep the faith for a little bit longer. And then we will get the builder policy after that. But not yet. Okay. Well, let's go to town on that. And then cavalry. That's obviously very bad for us, considering that, you know, we're trying to fight the Japanese and now the barbarians are coming, and this is a real threat. They can kill our city, no questions asked. Is one archer enough? I don't think so. Over on the left. Here, I guess we could just kind of sit and shoot at him for a while. I want to make one more warrior, and I understand that warriors are really not the greatest thing. Oh, we met Germany. I need to help my capital. And I don't want peace, because if we make peace, I mean, we did get some settlers and all that, but...
When waste...
Okay. Can I purchase anything? We could purchase an archer for relatively cheap. So, which I think I will do, because I need it. Obviously an archer is much better than anything else. And shoot at you. Send you over. I can shoot that guy. I guess just shooting it so he doesn't bring back more barbarians is fine. And you'll just go in the city and wait. Now, we do have masonry for walls. And I will get the boost to bronze working, so I guess we go bronze working. I mean, this is a really gross warring spot. I think we'll play like a couple more turns. I could also build walls, that would have been nice. I can't afford it, right? Oh, I can't even buy it. I think I should build walls. Although, to be fair, looking at it, this city is not going to be the one that's being attacked. So, building walls just feels futile. I guess I'll just make an archer. Or really go into war. Which, if you have followed some of my episodes, I tend to get into conflict pretty early. But this definitely has some implications. Or it's because we have implications later that it's just so terrifying for us if we don't fight them, because we get boxed in really quickly. But here I would like something to help on military. Bonus faith equal to 50% of the strength of each enemy unit killed within 8 tiles of a holy district. Well, we don't have any holy districts. Increases healing by +30 in your holy district or any adjacent tiles. Well, we again don't have holy districts. Production from fishing boats, food from camps. We have some wine, but we don't really have that much. I think we will take the growth rate, right? We could take God of War, but we don't have a holy site. 50 faith for each barbarian outpost cleared. I mean, that's nice, but we're not gonna kill that many. Mines over strategic resources. I'm kind of tempted to take fruit from camps. We don't have that many. I think I'll just take the fertility rights, because we obviously have much less food now than otherwise. This archer's in trouble, which means I will cycle him into the city and probably shoot at you. We have to try and eliminate. Eliminate some barbarians. He can just draw away some Japanese units, that's fine, and you can just sleep. We'll play one more turn and then end it. Which I'm afraid I might end up leaving you guys with the suspense whether or not our capital survives. And I wish I could have killed that guy, but I can't reach him. So I'll move you there, and you into the city. Okay, and then I think I'll move him down in front and try and protect. Really sucks for fighting a war on 2 fronts. Let's promote. We could have saved it for healing, but it seemed to be a thing. It's kind of funny he doesn't send over all his clubmen and just beats us to death. Capital here seems to be in much graver danger. I have to send that over. Really sucks. Like, they're ruining our day. So, I guess you can promote. I can move him 1 tile, but I don't have that many. I think I'll move you up and you in. And then I will actually promote. Okay. Hopefully no one kills... I mean, this unit is probably gonna die. Okay, I mean, the city won't last a long time, but it'll last a little bit. I think I'm done making military now. So we could make walls here, but I think this is the only city that I really want walls in. And could make a granary. We are 3 of 5 housing, which is a real concern. I think I might make a builder, but I want to make that in 4 turns. But everything else takes a long time. I'm just going to start a trade route. And then switch to builders after we have this, because I'm going to change policies out of what I have now. But I think I'll call it an episode here, guys. We had a pretty good start. The AI for Japan messed up a little bit by letting us take the settler, and now they haven't fought over the city as hard as they would. I'm glad I kept making military. I'm a little bit worried for the capital, but I think we've kind of stemmed the tide. I think we can deal with this. And then once that's over, we do have a settler, which would put us hopefully on 4 cities, which, despite all the battles we've done, would not be terrible. So I hope we can do it. But tune in next time to see if we make it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.